Welcome back to Tommensense, everyone. So today is a very special day because today I'm on location at Kid Office Plus here in Peace River, Alberta, and I am sitting down with Adrian and Oksana, and they are good friends of mine, but also amazing business owners. So I want to give Adrian and Oksana the opportunity to introduce themselves so you guys can know who you're talking to. So Adrian, what do you want to tell the people about you and where you came from?
Yeah, so I guess we can start when we immigrated to Canada. You know, I immigrated to Canada in my preteens with my brother and my parents, and we came to Canada with very humble beginnings. You know, 2 suitcases with a couple of $1,000s in the bank account, no English, and in a big city. So it was very, very challenging for my parents and for us as young kids. So yeah, my parents had to really put in a lot of grit, hard work. They had to be wise with finances, like the business that you're in. They had to really think on their feet, be able to pivot, be innovative. And, you know, those are the challenges that they face. They are now happily retired in Grande Prairie, so here close to us, and in a better part of town, so they're comfortably retired. So you can come here with literally nothing and make a good life of yourself. So, you know, those are the kind of values that I bring to my business. I instill that in our people, and that's who you get to work with. Yeah, and that's really kind of in a nutshell who I am. We have 3 beautiful boys. I love hunting, fishing, and gun sports. And yeah, I'll turn it over to my lovely wife.
Hi, my name is Oksana, and same, very similar kind of story, but I also immigrated to Canada in 2008. I met Adrian in Ukraine 2007. We met, and he brought me here to Canada, to Peace River. So, which I'm so grateful after 17 years being here, after a lot of challenges and overcoming them. I have a great life, and I wouldn't be here without him today. I do remember that day when I arrived in Canada back in 2008. In December, it was super cold, very cold, and not knowing where I'm going and starting a new journey in a new country, in new culture. It's really challenging, and English was the main part too that I did not speak, I did not know. And my journey started. When it came to Peace River, I set 2 goals. First, it was learning the English and also driving, because I haven't driven before and I didn't know. So Adrian was my teacher, and he probably remembered those days.
You know what? I just want to add how determined you were. I've never seen anybody so determined. Like, she sat on the computer, took lessons, went to like third party to learn English.
My goal was just learn English, and
determined,
that was
focused,
very determined. Well, I set the goal is either I can go back and leave everything in that. So you always have a choice. It's either, you know, it's hard and you give up and you can go back where you came from, or you really start pursuing it and make that goal and make that happen. And that's what I decided for myself. I guess the biggest reason was because Adrian and I wanted to be here. I want to be with him. We want to build a new family. So the sacrifice has to be made, and I don't regret ever. And also within about 3 years, my English got better for sure. It took me about 3 years, but within 2 months when I arrived to Canada, going back, I started working at KIT, and that's where I started here, just dusting the shelves and slowly progressing over the years. I also started working at the high school, which were really helpful as well. And especially learning English, you have to be with the people, you have to hear, you have to, that's the best. So I found out
sure.
KIT really helped me with the English as well. That's where I came from, originally Ukraine. And currently, we have 3 beautiful boys we're raising. As Adrian mentioned, I love fishing and not hunting so much, but fishing is
I got
my
lucky.
thing.
Yeah, you sure
So we
did.
do spend a lot of time on the lake. During the summer, we try to do some winter fishing as well, and I'm always up for it. We do skiing and outdoor with the boys being so energetic. I have to have a lot of energy too.
Yeah,
yeah,
3 boys do that for you guys.
Yeah.
And just to let everybody know, I met Adrian and Oksana about 8 years ago, just by chance, when Adrian was working at the same place I was, but in different departments. And ever since then, we've been really good friends and seen a lot of growth between the 3 of us here.
Yeah, we really pushed each other to grow. And coincidentally, this cup I had that same cup in that boardroom.
Yeah, and that. So what he's pointing out here, everyone, is his Polish cup. And I don't know how it is for you guys, but when you see one of your old countrymen, so like Adrian mentioned, I came from Poland, like Adrian came from Poland, and when you see somebody that speaks your language, there's nothing like it. So I reached out to him, and yeah, ever since then, it's been an amazing ride. But yeah, so thanks for sharing about who you guys are. So who is Kid Office Plus?
Yeah, so we belong to one of the largest buying groups in Canada of office supplies and furniture. We have a plethora of kind of categories. So just to name off a few: office supplies, furniture, janitorial supplies, industrial supplies, art supplies. But our bread and butter and our focus is workplace furnishings, so in healthcare, education, and offices and office supplies, really.
Do you want to add something else, Oksana, that people should know about who Kid Office Plus is?
I mean, in terms of what we do, like I think Adrian covered everything. So the history, I can give a little bit of a history about the kit. Actually, we're gonna celebrate our 50th anniversary next year because kit was established 1976. Even though I talked to Adrian, he said 1974, but there is no actual documentation. Is 1976, and yeah, so we were excited. The kit has a long history. It's been family-owned business since the beginning, which we carry that. We're not related for the past owners, but we all know them, and we still see them, still support and mentor us. So it has a very rich history, and a lot of people went through the business, and now we even know them too. We gave them a future. I know a couple girls that went to designing and so on. So other ones as well, such as purchasing, accounts receivable. So it has a huge value because previous owners also, and we carry that on. We invest in our team, and we want to see people succeed, not just our customers, but also our team. And that's what we do. Yeah, and on the product sides, it's commercial furniture that's we really taking focus and really taking that on another level. Plus office supplies, janitorial as well. And we do contract pricings. And if anybody, come to us, say, hey, we can tolerate our pricings and come up to support the way we can.
Now let's get into the nitty gritty and ask, how did you guys actually start in a business? So Oksana, you can go first because your story is something actually kind of amazing.
Kid, literally, I started here when I came straight to Canada, and it's how I mentioned. I started here just cleaning the shelves, and because I didn't know any English, and it was quite hard to do anything else. But within continuously, I really was eager to learn, and I guess my supervisors and the owners saw this, and she was really challenging me and giving me the new task, and I just accomplished. Like I always looked at for something more, and that's what kept me going, I think. And people actually recognizing and seeing that is huge. Same now with I'm trying to do with my team as well to see who's the strengths and what. Even though sometimes you don't know the language, but you have other skills, and that's where recognizing that and pursuing that's how. And yeah, now it's been 17 years, and I've been 17 years here, but the owning the business, we only own it since 2017.
2017.
So
Okay.
the opportunity also came when the previous owner was retiring, and also she said, "Okay, if you guys wanted to take this opportunity," and my dream was always to own the business. So that was my another big goal when I came to Canada. I wanted to. I tried a couple other ones, didn't work, and I was still here. I did find my passion here as well of designing spaces, and that's kind of how really set me off, and being here and bringing that value to our customers and helping people achieve their goals. That was stand up, and that's why I was here. I tried to leave a couple of times, but it's just everything was man, like it's almost happening for a reason. And yeah, 2017 we become part owner, and then in 2 years later we purchased it as a whole.
Full out. So now you guys are the primary owners of Kid Office Plus. And
Yes.
before, Adrian, you mentioned how you started in the business. How many locations do you guys actually own? Because it's not just Peace River. So hear this.
Currently, we have 3 locations. We service all north, which is our head office is Peace River. We have a store in High Level and also a showroom in Grande Prairie.
So they're expanding, everyone, so watch out. So Adrian, how did you actually start? Because like I mentioned before, Adrian used to work at this same sort of place that I used to work at, except he was in the Taj Mahal offices. But how did you get here, especially now working with your wife?
I came to Peace River. I started my career as a professional forester. I worked at Daishawa back in the days, and when we bought our business, I was a silent partner, and just started dabbling like after work. I'd come home tired, but I'd be like, man, I want to just start learning about it. And the more I started, learning about the business and about opportunities, the more I started to like it. And coincidentally, at the same time, had already started your business and started kind of igniting that fire in me. So I started reading some of the same books you've read, and it really gave me ideas and started, thinking about things. And when I looked at the industry, our industry, I noticed a gap of ergonomics and furniture. And I had a vision to marry those together, not just provide the furniture, but what else can we do? What other services can we provide?
Yeah.
And so I started kind of dabbling in behind the scenes, doing research, looking at courses and things like that. And the more I did that, the more I disliked my job. And there was nothing wrong with where I was working. It was a great place to work at.
It actually was a really good place to work. We have nothing bad to say about where we worked.
No, absolutely. But the more I got that passion, and I seen that passion in you, the more I got fired up, and there just came a point where I just needed to be here. So I quit.
Yeah?
Pre-pandemic, and we actually fully bought the business right before COVID. So that was a whole other
Dynamic.
and challenges, and especially running a company by ourselves pre-COVID was a major challenge. But you know what? We came through it, and actually we had one of our better years. So it was challenging, but good at the same time. Yeah.
For sure. So let's stay on that topic, challenges. So in your service or in your industry right now, I'm sure there's some challenges that you guys are facing. So just to let everybody know the sort of challenges that you guys are facing, and we'll get into some of the things you're looking forward to. But what are some of the challenges that you guys currently face?
Yeah. So maybe the challenges that I have, in my mind are very mirror Oksana's. So I'll maybe give it over to her. And then
Yeah, for sure.
complement those.
What can I say? So I guess definitely. I mean, as a business owner, we face many challenges. I guess not going to go through all of them, but mainly now with the market shift, with a lot of online big boxes and stuff, and the prices rising with economics. I mean, those are global challenges that facing everyone facing it, and it's the same us as well. The other challenges is also like just the awareness of people. Who do you support these days? Yes, a lot of customers have a choice and they are choosing who they want to support, who they want to work. Just bringing that awareness to our customers and educating them also on who are you working with and who do you are supporting as well. The biggest one is of course right now is the pricings and the cost raises. Like we get every day we get emails the price, so we really work hard trying to work around this and negotiating a better prices and giving support our customer needs, because we seen that what is important to a customer, and then going from there and see what
For
we
sure.
can actually do. And just being local, being present here helps a lot.
Okay, before you name off your challenges, there was one thing I should have asked. So you guys are both owners of Kid Office Plus, but what is your actual role within the business? Because I know you guys aren't doing the same thing. So Adrian, you can tell us.
Yeah. So basically, Oksana, before I even came here, she ran the whole operation. So when I came in, I really focused on furniture and on the ergonomics, the furniture. So really, my real focus is business development and the furniture department, sales. I mean, I wear kind of all hats, but that is my core focus is
For sure.
on the furniture side. Yeah.
Okay, and Oksana, yours is?
Oh boy. I mean, I did everything here, but mainly now is a day-to-day operations. I overview accounts receivable, payables, more admin stuff, and also plus I still do the designing and specializing furniture, which
Yep.
my passion, and I don't want to give up. But that's how we run. Yeah, my day-to-day operations mainly.
Okay, right on. So getting back to some of the challenges that you actually face in your role, Adrian, if you want to enlighten people.
Yeah, I mean, there are many, but the biggest challenges is working with people, right? Everybody's different. Everybody has different values that they bring, different strengths, and really recognizing people's strengths and putting them in a position where they can show them. That is the biggest thing, right?
Yeah.
Aside from that, just like Oksana said, our economy is, let's be honest, and we've been constrained by the federal government. I don't want to get too political, but in terms of our export market of energy, it has been constrained for a number of years, and it impacts everybody, right?
For sure.
So as that happens, the market constraints, and we're seeing big box stores, even out of the big centers, coming and competing with us, which isn't a bad thing.
Yep.
But we are seeing stiff competitions. Now, where we kind of excel is we're local. We small enough that we actually care about our customers and about our people, and we're here so we can kind of keep the costs down of the labor part of it. But
For sure. So besides all the bad stuff and not getting into any more politics, what are some of the things that you guys are actually excited about? Because there are, within a challenge, we all agree on this, that within a challenge there's always a reason, an ability to grow and learn from. And for the future, there's always something to look forward to. So what are some of the things you guys are excited about?
yeah, so I guess I can kick it off since I have the mic. But what we're excited about is really excited about streamlining our operations. creating a system that enables and empowers our employees to really shine and do their job without us having to be constantly working in our business. So that is really our focus right now. Also expanding Grande Prairie. We've just purchased a building last year. It's a beautiful space in a great location. There's a bunch of other furniture stores around, mainly home furniture stores. So it really complements our business, and really our focus is streamlining our business and expanding Grande Prairie, and that's what I'm really excited about, and bringing some of these new services that traditionally you don't see in a box store.
Yeah.
Yes, everything that Adrian mentioned, and just to add this as well, we are continuously learning and improving on what can we bring more to our customers. Ergonomic assessment services, we are local installing services. We are looking more and more narrowing our knowledge and learning about like healthcare furniture. There is so much intense and more that we want to bring this to our region. We want to be local here, and we want to pass this to our customers, that they don't have to search it from somewhere else.
For sure.
So that is our big goal, to in a different like healthcare, educational, and be specialized in these areas and bring this information and values and service here locally
To the Peace
in Alberta.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That sounds awesome. That's exciting. So you guys,
Very exciting. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome stuff. So with that said, you mentioned some things. Now, what actually sets you guys apart from your competitors? So competitors are always a good thing. I think competition is a very healthy, but some competitors are like Staples, might be better on price. But what actually sets you guys apart from somebody like you mentioned, big box stores?
I guess the biggest what sets us apart is our service. We are definitely striving and giving that personalized service. We are all about face to face. We like to see our customers. We like to know them. Yeah, so remote areas that like just the relationship with our customers we have is absolutely, you can't compare with that with anything. And the new service, the ergonomic assessments, delivering, being local, you are a phone call away. Those things that are really matter, and we are 100% owned and Canadian. We source from our majority of our supplies are Canadian as well, because we are very mindful of that, and we always looking to support as well, to support our economy and also other small businesses as well.
So, Tom, like Oksana mentioned, we're small enough that we actually care about the people that work within our business. We care about, most importantly, our clients. And again, Oksana mentioned, most of our furniture is sourced from Canadian manufacturers. But what really kind of sets us apart, we just don't want to sell you a piece of furniture or supplies. We're looking to how can we make your business better by providing value and furniture. So I don't want to just sell you a desk. I want to sell you a solution. I want to sell you, how is this desk going to improve your life and your business through productivity gains, through increased efficiency, through preventative things like ergonomics, where it reduces WCB claims, absenteeism, things like that. So we're really marrying that and providing you solutions, not providing just a chair or a desk. Like, I don't know what your experiences are, maybe, going to a big box store and buying a chair or a desk, but I've been there as a part to do my research, and yeah, here is a desk, here are some features about it, and that's it.
Yep. And then price.
And then price, right? where we come in, we ask you, how are you using this space? What are the main functions you do on a daily basis in this space? What are the pinch points? What do you not like about your current setup? We ask the right questions, gather information, we listen to our customers. And then with that information, we design purposeful workspaces that actually complement that business and make it successful. And that like going back to my values, that's what we bring in. We want to make your business better. Yeah.
Yeah, and on top of that, because I've helped Adrian on a couple of jobs, what really does set them apart, and if you guys don't know about this, it's actually pretty big, is they actually install. So you guys, from the ground, talk to the client, you figure out exactly what would make that space the best, and you actually install that furniture for them.
Okay.
So it's not just a, hey, give me a best price and that's it, I'm going to have to set up my own space. No, we, couple lawyer places that we went to, it was a lot of fun. And on that install, in those couple of days, I actually saw how these two work together. So Adrian was on the job site, lifting, carrying, cursing.
Yeah.
It was great. It was a great time. And Oksana was actually on the phone with Adrian, making sure that the right boxes were arriving, on which day they were going to be there. If there was a issue with a box not arriving, because most jobs never go the way exactly you want it. So you guys, again, I've seen these guys work together, and we've had some great conversations about what kind of a struggle that is, but also what kind of benefit that is. So I don't want to say too much, but there might be another video talking about husband-wife dynamic and business ownership. But
yeah, just to add that, we also do 3D services. So we can draw up a space in 3D and actually project the furniture that we're going to sell to you in that space. You get to kind of look at it before you make a big purchase, and that saves a lot of time, money, in terms of the placement. Is that furniture going to fit in that space? The colors. So it's another layer of services, right?
for sure, yeah. So you guys cover from A to completion.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You bet,
And that's-
Start to the end.
That's awesome.
Consultation, design, install.
Yeah.
And warranty services and services after the install, because that's a lot. And another big part too is not just like we install and hey, see ya. We do warranty if you have anything. Most of our furniture have long warranties, and if you need anything, you just call us and we're taking care of that.
Yeah,
For sure.
We actually care about our customers because
Yeah.
we have to.
Well, actually, to add on to that, I was actually a witness to that. So you guys, when we were doing that install for the lawyer's office, Adrian was running around and also delivering paper to other places within Grande Prairie, because that's what they do also. And then going back to a job that he did previously, making sure that a part needed to be replaced, and you brought that in, replaced it. So it's an overall experience. If you're going to buy office furniture or now expanding into medical and schools, this is the go-to place here.
Yeah,
So
another kind of thing I want to highlight is like on the office supplies, right? We started getting more into schools, and the feedback we're getting, when schools order all their yearly supplies before the school starts, it all arrives in a big jumbled mess, and they have to spend days sorting through that. We actually do that on site, and they love us for it because it comes sorted per classroom, per order, labeled, and and we do
Saves
that
so much
for
time.
we do
for
that.
them, yeah, it doesn't
that
save
for
time for
free.
you. Yeah, it doesn't save time for you guys, but saves a lot of time for them.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
so teachers don't have to start early. Well, they already say they work too much, so I guess it's a really good thing. I guess we'll end the video here, but do you guys want to say something that you want people to know about your business? Now we talked about who your business is, how you guys are running it, how you stay competitive, what you guys are excited about. But let's, if you guys have anything that you want to mention that.
Yeah, so how I view business is largely relationships, right? We don't just supply you with furniture or pens. Anybody can do that. A desk from our manufacturers to somebody else is going to be literally the same thing, same height, more or less same design, but it's the services and the relationship that we provide. Like I said, we're small enough that we care about our customers and we just don't leave them hanging. And I think that is the biggest difference. We can handle, small to big projects and still get, the job done. So I think it's just largely the services and the relationship that we bring, especially marrying ergonomics and other aspects into it, trying
sure.
to improve a business versus just providing a product. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, to add to everything, I just a simple come over, say hi, get to know us, and we will always try to do the same. So being involved in community and just having that face-to-face meetings are super important to us. So we want to know other business owners as well, and looking forward for Tom's other videos to share with us and as he interview more and more. So that is exciting. And a lot of time we are so busy because everyone has busy. We don't have time to go out and see, but making that effort and actually meet and even seeing the interview or other videos, it's very helpful, I think. So we should know each other in our communities.
Especially in the small town where a lot of businesses actually work hand in hand. So last time I interviewed Christy, obviously I get some of my merchandise from her. Here I actually get all my office supplies, right? I bought the printer that I use all the time. I mean, all these little things, right? But you supporting your local communities and understanding that local businesses like this are huge and like so important to maintaining like a financial positive for the small community that you're in. So it's
absolutely. And I mean, on a local scale, I mean, I haven't seen, one event locally that's been supported by the big box stores that we have even in town, right?
Yeah.
So it's all those small businesses that really support the local events. So it is important to kind of keep that in mind because it's those small businesses that keep the towns running and really exciting for people to live in and be a part of. Yeah, so I just kind of want to highlight that and remind people of that. And again, we are a Canadian company, so come check us out.
Yeah, for sure. Again, and that's why I like having these discussions with local business owners and leaders because they are the heartbeat of the small community. And I mean, you guys are amazing. Like I said before, I've known you guys for like 8 years or so, and to see the growth and the potential in you guys it's always a pleasure to be able to talk with you guys. And now I hope that more people will understand who you guys are, where you come from, what you stand for. And I wish you nothing but success.
Well, thank you, Tom.
So God bless you guys, and I wish you all the best.
Yeah, and same thing with us. You've taught me a lot about finances and how to invest and where to invest, and it actually kind of got me excited about investing. So we look forward to working with you. Thank you so much. Yeah,
thank you, Oksana.
Thank you, Tom.
So I'll end it here, but again, thank you for letting me come and disturb your day. But yeah, we'll end it here. So again, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and always remember, Tommensense, because common sense isn't so common.